What is good, everyone? Welcome back to ACS Sneakers. My name is Aiden. Today we are reviewing the Jordan 6 DMP as it's just arrived from kicks.com, so shout outs to them. This shoe has been incredibly difficult for me to get hold of. I will get into that in a little bit, but for now, let's get into the intro. So here we go, guys. Before we get into the Jordan 6 DMP, I just want to quickly go ahead and tell you the issues I had with the Jordan 6 DMP getting hold of the shoe from Nike. Now, I ordered the shoe on the 18th of April when it released to the general public, and fast forward 2 weeks, I still hadn't heard anything from Nike. The shoes hadn't even been dispatched, so I called them up and they advised that the shoe was on its way to me, and they apologised and advised they would knock money off my order for the delay with the shoes, which is absolutely fine by me. Fast forward another 7 days and I still hadn't received the shoes, nor had I received any update about the shoes, so I called them back again and they then advised me that my order had been cancelled. Without telling me why the order had been cancelled or anything like that, they attempted to make no contact with me, but they did give me a 20% discount for future orders, and to add insult to injury, the 20% discount didn't even work.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
So huge shout out to Kicks for getting these shoes out to us so quickly so we can do this unboxing. Here we go, guys. I finally have the Jordan 6 DMP in hand, and I must say that this shoe was definitely worth the wait. But before I do go ahead and discuss the key details of the shoe, I just want to go through some of the details and a little bit of the history of the shoe to be able to provide some context. Now, for those of you out there that aren't already aware, the DMP stands for the Defining Moments Pack, and this was originally released in 2006 alongside the Jordan 11. Now, unfortunately, they haven't released the Jordan 11 this year, but I am hopeful that at some point this year they will release the Jordan 11 so I can put it alongside the Jordan 6 in my collection. Now, the DMP pack was released to celebrate the first and second three-peat of Michael Jordan's NBA career, and for those of you out there like me that have seen The Last Dance, I'm sure you'll already be well aware of how he was able to achieve such an amazing feat. So here we go, guys. Let's have a look at the Jordan 6 DMP 2020. Now, the shoe is comprised of a black nubuck material right the way throughout the shoe, and there is some white stitching throughout, which I do think definitely gives it a little bit more definition and definitely does look very good on this shoe. The midsole of the shoe is black and gold, which I think the colour blocking that they did with this is absolutely superb, and it does look very similar to the 2006 model. Quickly switching to the outsole of the shoe, you will see that it is comprised of the black outsole, the translucent blue, and the gold Jumpman. I do want to point out to anybody that is watching this video that the translucent blue is going to naturally yellow over time. If you do want to get an indication as to what that looks like and how the shoe looks aged, I would recommend checking out the 2006 model just to get some indication as to what the yellowing can look like and what an aged Jordan 6 can look like. Do take it with a pinch of salt. It is 14 years since this shoe originally released, so some of the pictures that you will see of the yellowing are from 14 years worth of wear or 14 years of just naturally aging, so do take it with a pinch of salt. Now, the laces on this shoe are completely black, which is fantastic. Just above the laces you will see the liquid gold Jordan on a felt type material just above it. Now, the Jumpman can also be seen here on the lace lock of the shoe. The same Jordan Jumpman can also be seen around the heel of the shoe, which is embroidered in black with the number 23 just underneath. I really am a major fan of the gold around the heel tab. I do think that it definitely adds a lot of definition and looks very similar, as I say, to the 2006 model. There are some differences, as the inside of the shoe features a Jumpman in gold with the numbers 2020, just because this is the 2020 model. Now we'll have a look at the gold tag, which is definitely in keeping with the 2006 model. It reads Air Jordan, June 12, 1991, Defining Moments, MJ's first Professional Championship. So as I mentioned to you earlier, this is to celebrate the Michael Jordan's first of the 2 three-peats that he had in his career. And when Michael Jordan initially won his very first NBA championship, it was wearing a Jordan 6. It wasn't in this colorway. I do believe that it was the infrared colorway, which released in 2019. But what else can you really say? This is a Jordan 6 DMP. It is an absolutely fantastic shoe. The colour blocking is superb. And as I say, it's a Jordan 6. Let's go ahead and get a closer look at some of the key details. Here we go, guys. We're at the end of the video. Thank you to everyone that stuck around to this point. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that bell notification, and I hope to see you again in the next one.